Hello, and welcome
Hello.
to Now Kiss. You didn't see me and Matt, suddenly decide on what, sassy poses we'd do before we started.
One time we should do both
Yeah.
double steeple. Yes. This is what we're here for.
Yes! Hello. The show has an intro. I've never been on this early, says Dr. Fox.
Yeah.
The show does indeed have an intro. And just as a recap, because we've been playing this game for a while, and I think we're playing it for a while yet.
Yeah, I think this is the third session.
I see no end in sight.
I mean, we're only in winter break, which is like the end of the first
Yeah.
half of the university school year.
Yeah, we're at Christmas. And we're trying to... So basically, it's a game where you are in a sexy, shared, mixed-gender dormitory house where you all have your own private rooms and you have an RA that lives with you. And everybody is a romance option, but most of them are bad.
Yeah. I mean...
Wait, the RA lives with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems unusual to me. That's a romance
And he's
option.
romanceable.
Yeah, that seems like it's just a real problem for, power structures
Yeah.
and boundaries and,
Yeah. And he is really anal retentive as a character. That is his character trait. So, I think we're gonna pass on that one.
Yeah. Oh, Earthen One has cheered with 201 bits, saying I believe that is the lesbian pride flag, lesbian chaos.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's what we're going for. We decided the only good dating options were the women. Yes, go for it, sweetie.
Thank you.
So we've been working on that. I do like Rakesh, the flighty artist type, but maybe that's just me projecting.
I feel like we're on the level of him being a friend. We like him as a friend. Because the thing is, you can like people as friends and be like, I don't want to be part of that. Right?
That's true. Some people are more fun to be around because you're not obligated to be around them at their worst.
Yeah. Obligations can be kind of troubling sometimes to deal with.
We coated him in mayonnaise. That's sexy somewhere.
Not the places I go, but I'm sure it's true.
I bet there's a party somewhere, though.
The smell of that party.
Maybe it's open air. It's just like an area of Burning Man. Get covered in mayonnaise and dust.
An airy aioli bowl.
Don't put aioli in other people's souls unless you have consent, though.
I mean, who doesn't like aioli, right?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't sting. It's got that rich, oily base, right?
Yeah.
No, there's not. Maybe don't do a lemon aioli.
Don't. I'm taking away the maybe. Don't do it. Zayla Flo, thank you for the 400 bits total there. Oh. God, chili aioli.
Oh, a little bit of spice. Sometimes nice, sometimes not.
No.
No, not in your bits.
I prefer other kinds of spice than that. Thank you very much.
Speaking of spice, maybe we will drink some cider with mulled spices in it during the winter break, which is where we are now.
Yeah.
May 30th. Sure. Let's load up our last save. Okay, winter break. Just click start to play the big event.
Ooh, a big event. Okay. I've gotten all my grades back, and I did fantastic.
That's because we spent so much time studying.
Pretty much.
That's
That
just-
and going out to the pub.
That's true. That's what I wanted to do, though. So I was like, I would totally be anal retentive and study, because that's what I did in university.
Not me.
But
I was a
whatever you-
gifted child.
Right, so you didn't have to work when you were young.
I didn't know how to work.
It's hard to learn.
Yeah. You're supposed
So
to
much trial and error.
You're supposed to learn it in middle school, how to work on homework and stuff. Because that's when you stop having class time.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
They start phasing it out.
Yeah, they're like, well,
Not
learn
me.
some time management skills.
Yeah.
Hey, Brooklyn bit 545 has cheered with 50 bits saying, ready for the kissing to begin. I hope so too. We've done some flirting with Chaos Lesbian.
We've got very close to, at the very least, an impassioned hug with Chaos Lesbian.
We got drunk with her, but then we had to roll it back because it actually made us less good with. I think that was a sexy drunken scene, but I don't. Nothing happened of that according to the game.
Yeah.
Anyhow, let's move on. All right.
I was a little worried that I wouldn't be able to see or able to keep up my grades with all the craziness around here, but I've done pretty well. Still, being in this new place has been a little draining. I admit I miss my home sometimes. I may be trying to grow past it, but, well, it is still my home. That's why I was so excited when my parents called to offer me tickets home.
She gets to go home for Christmas.
Oh. They even offered me 2 tickets just in case I didn't want to leave one of my new friends behind. Now I just have to get all my packing
We
done.
can invite someone.
Yep. Apparently.
If we invite, what's her face? Isabella, she's probably gonna turn us down.
I don't know. I mean, we can roll it back.
That's true, we will. God, if this game forces us to go... Okay, if Isabella's like, no,
Roll it back to Rakesh.
roll it back to Rakesh. Yeah, okay, we got our game plan. Just because Sally's not a dating option, otherwise I'd say Sally than Rakesh.
Yeah.
All right, it's gonna be a great
break.
winter break.
Yeah.
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 Christmas time.
I was a little surprised my parents offered me 2 tickets. They practically fought me tooth and nail when I told them I wanted to leave home to study. I think I made my case pretty well. It must have gone even better than I thought if they're honestly offering to let 2 people come.
This better have some sort of payoff.
Yeah. I guess I should figure out who I want to ask. I mean, I'm glad I've made friends, but I don't know if the people here know me that well yet. Still, this could be a real test. I think I've done pretty well, but is this the kind of thing people would be okay with?
If you're in this situation, would you ask any one of your new roommates to come back to your house with you?
If they said they didn't have other plans already.
Yeah. I
Because
would.
it sucks to be alone during holiday times where everyone else has made plans except you.
Yeah.
I know very well. My birthday is a holiday.
Right, you're a New Year's boy, aren't you?
Yep. People usually make plans ahead of time or just want to do nothing that day because
Because they're hungover.
they're hungover the day of, but it's a week after Christmas, so they're either busy or just drained. Yeah. I've never actually gone on a trip with someone who wasn't in my family. Heck, I've never really been on trips in general. Still, nothing else for it. I really do have to figure out what to do.
Knock, knock. Oh, Sally, you startled me. Hey, sorry about that, Anne. Do you have...
Sally looks around nervously after making sure the hall is clear. She shuts the door.
Do you have Vegemite's bone in here? Have you seen it? I don't think so. Why would it be here? Oh, sorry. Just the last time you all left, I let him out to run around the place, and he went into some of your rooms. I'm just praying he didn't leave it in Dominic's.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit at her plight. It's amazing she's managed to keep the little puppy a secret for this long.
I mean, why isn't she returning it to, taking it to a shelter?
Yeah.
So what's got you packing up? Going home for the holidays? Yeah, my parents are even nice enough to spring for a couple tickets. I guess they miss me too. Heh. Ha. Oh, I guess so. Ha. I guess so. Wait, a couple? Oh, yeah, they said a friend could come along if they wanted. I thought it might be nice to have someone from my new home see my old home, you know? Oh, yes. It can be very enlightening seeing where a person comes from. I almost wish I could go, but I can't leave my poor puppy alone, though. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. Well, yeah, it would be cruel not to take care of him. And he'd probably miss you. I'll ask one of the others, though. Oh no, so maybe if we hadn't helped Sally with the puppy, she would be able to come with us.
Yes, keep that in mind for power gaming later on.
Ooh, maybe some quality time with Max or Dominic?
The 2 people we hate the most?
Sally. Oh, I'm just teasing. Have fun, Anne. I gotta go find that bone before Dominic does.
Now I'm all nervous.
And now she's like, yeah, spending quality time with Max or Dominic. And it's just like,
maybe because of our standings, that line matched it.
Oh.
Maybe that line is supposed to be specifically pointing out that we are not getting along with either of them.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe, depending on how deep the mechanics are here.
The point being, if those are options, we're going alone.
Yeah.
Now that I'm all nervous about asking people to come... Oh, wait, sorry.
Asking people to come with, I don't want them to take it the wrong way. Then again, it might be kind of nice to spend some quiet time alone with one of them. Simple decision.
Oh, we got 10 relationship points for that.
We're over halfway. I guess with Sally out, Isabella is the natural choice. I think my parents will like her. She's feisty. I make my way over to Isabella's room, knocking on the door. She opens the door, smiling at me as she sees me, but it seems like she's on the phone. She holds up a single finger as she keeps talking.
What do you mean? You're going skiing without me? Have you forgotten who your girlfriend is? I don't want to hear that lame excuse about your bro buying you tickets, Chad. I don't know what those damn slope bunnies are like. There doesn't seem to be a lot of trust in this relationship, and that's a red flag for me.
I think the problem here is they are both approaching the relation. This is actually real life approaching this. My real life ideas of relationships approaching this. In a relationship like this, both of them approached it fairly casually.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just kept moving forward with that.
Oh, and they never actually talked about what they wanted to be to one another.
They never actually talked about it. And now Isabella's like, you're supposed to be, like, we've gone on this long being somewhat committed to this. Why are you not showing that?
Yeah. Now we've got different expectations of how committed our relationship's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like it doesn't help that both of them are approaching the relationship from the point of view that the other is some sort of like status prize, right? Hot football player, hot person, right? Like I don't really know what Isabella's life is like, except for that she has a meathead boyfriend and that she works at the cafe.
Yeah.
What are her hobbies?
I think her hobby is going out to the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what kind of books does she read? I mean, I know that Sally reads books about composting. Mm-hmm. I know that Rakesh reads books about art. I know that Max is subscribed to Rolling Stone. And I know that Dominic has, like, a Marie Kondo book, but just one.
Only one?
Yeah, it's because he's condoed everything else.
Okay. I thought...
But she could be reading Asterix in there.
Yeah.
Or just, like, really steamy fan fiction.
She might just be one of those people that goes to AO3 and then just doesn't tell other people about it.
I mean,
Rich
aren't we
inner life.
Aren't we those people?
You tell people about it, though.
I'm trying to normalize it.
Yeah. I love that a prize at Desert Bus 1 or 2 years ago for winning a trivia thing.
Picks.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted them though, so I knew I didn't have to pony them up. People were like, no, I don't actually want that. So it was like the perfect joke, right?
I thought someone asked for it afterwards.
Somebody did, but then I said so. But nobody in the building wanted them. So I didn't. So I was like, I'm gonna put this in there just as another line item, knowing full well I never have to provide it.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it could have said gargantuan elephant. It wasn't gonna come true either.
Yeah.
I dropped an AO3 reference on my D&D group. Got one of our members says Lathos Tyran. Oh my gosh, that's delightful. They were like, and then there was a meaningful moment of eye meeting, I imagine.
Yeah.
Which was like, oh, I see. Anyhow, let's find out more about Isabella's inner life, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So she's all jealous because of her meathead boyfriend is going to go skiing, and then they don't know. She doesn't know where she stands.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, what? Whatever, I'll just find something to amuse me while you're away. Oh, look who's acting like... now look who's acting like a jealous bitch. Isabella pulls the phone from her ear and hangs up in a huff. Ugh, that boy is trying my patience. Sorry, cutie, what's up? Are you and Chad okay? Oh, yeah, it's fine. I'm just giving him a hard time for not taking me skiing. Though he needs to learn to watch his language. I'll make sure he pays for that one later. Oh, well, I guess. Are you busy this week? Well, I suppose I'm not now. I was kind of hoping to get away for a bit, but it looks like my no-good boyfriend let me down. Oh, well, I might be able to help. My family gave me 2 tickets for a trip home to come see them, and I thought it would be nice if you came with me. Oh, honey, I'm flattered. Are you sure you don't want to get one of the boys to come with you?
Take a hint.
No, not really. I don't want my parents to get the wrong idea. Oh, they won't get the wrong idea about me. Isabella winks at me slyly, and I can't help but giggle a bit. You may tease me a lot, but I like hanging out with you, Isabella. It'll be fun, just as girls. I can show you around my hometown. Isabella looks wistful for a moment. Wait, why isn't she going home if her boyfriend's fucking off?
That may have been her interior plan, and it just didn't work out because it was a supposition. Like she was assuming that he was going to take her out somewhere.
Yeah.
Their relationship. This is
Maybe.
why you need open communication in relationships.
Yikes. Yeah, I'd like that. I get a little homesick for my hometown sometimes, too. You come from kind of a small town, right? Yeah, it's pretty dinky. I like my towns like that, where everybody knows your name. It's the kind of place I grew up in. Small towns are awful. I've lived in a few.
I'm lucky I lived in a large small town when I was very young. Because Nelson isn't that big, but it's not that small either. So, you know. Very
Yeah.
queer-friendly city as well.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's not an experience you get with a lot of small, isolated towns.
You just have to deal with all of the pot smoke there.
It just sort of wafts out.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
It's a very relaxed place, I've heard.
Yep. Yep. It's full of hippies and old people. That's the line I give to
Oh.
people.
Oh.
If you go there, you're going to see a lot of old people who are retiring there, or a lot of hippies who are probably there because they're not currently tree planting.
There's a lot of draft dodgers in
That
Nelson
is-
from like the 60s.
Yeah. It's that, and then it kind of turned into a hippie place.
Excellent. All right. Then Isabella says, "Okay, hon, you've got yourself a date. When do we take off?" Tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Thanks, Isabella. This will be a lot of fun.
Really short notice, wow.
Yeah. Oh, I think so too, cutie. Now get, I have to pack my sexy undies. We both laugh as I leave the room. But not really laugh. Giggle.
Yeah.
Back in my room, I still have a lot of packing to finish up, too. That was your line.
Packing to finish up. I called my parents to let them know that Isabella is coming with me. They seem excited to meet one of my friends and say they'll have a bed all set up. Luckily, my room is still waiting for me. I half expected them to have converted it into another office or something by now. I'm happy they haven't, though. I get off the call feeling pretty good about my decision and finish packing in just a few hours. I'll admit I don't really sleep that well. Too excited. But I managed to get enough rest that I'm not totally groggy the next day. We catch a cab to the airport, and then Isabella and I board our plane, and we're off. We chat amiably during the plane ride, and even manage to doze off a little. My mom and dad meet us at arrivals and take us out for a nice dinner, since it's already a bit late in the day now. At last, properly fed, we come back to the house I grew up in. A nice couple of rounds of board games later, and my parents are ready to call it a night. They head off to bed, and I show Isabella to the guest room. That's a very nice guest room.
That's a very modern-looking house.
That's a hotel room.
Yeah. This is where you'll be sleeping, Isabella. I know it's not exactly fancy, but the bed shouldn't be too bad.
That is okay.
Whatever. Maybe she's very wealthy. Oh, hun, trust me. This place is a palace compared to some of the other places I've stayed. Thanks for putting up with my parents. I think they were just happy I didn't bring some boy home. Oh, I could just see their reaction if you brought Max home with you. Ugh. I'm sure he wouldn't have been that bad. Oh, please. He's damn cute, but he's a bit of an idiot.
Bit.
The boy doesn't know when it's time to turn off, you know? I do know what you mean. Besides, I always love parents who don't see other girls Besides, I always love parents who don't see other girls as threats. It makes it so much easier to swoop in and snatch up their unsuspecting daughters. Yeah. Are you going to swoop away with me? Oh, you just give me half the chance, cutie. Isabella winks at me as she starts unpacking pajamas out onto the bed. Maybe we could share a bed. Oh, those are so cute. You have such great taste, Isabella.
Isabella smiles graciously at the compliment. Half a chance, she mentioned before. We've given her like 3
I know,
so far.
I know. How much more? Oh, you think those? I got these especially for sleeping over as a guest. Normally I don't wear pajamas.
She holds the top of the pair up to her body, looking down over it.
Personally, I think I look better shirtless in the morning, but I guess I shouldn't do that with your parents around. Yeah, probably not. Anyway, thanks for inviting me out, Anne. It's been kind of nice coming to a small town like this. I grew up in a small town too, you know. This brings back a lot of memories for me. Of course, your Mexican food is garbage, but nothing's perfect, right?
We both laugh at that. Isabella sits down on the bed, gesturing to a clean spot next to her. Maybe she grew up in, like, a small Mexican town?
Oh, maybe. Ah, but really, thanks, cutie. Why do you always call me that? I mean, I get that you're teasing me a bit, but you're pretty persistent. Oh, I like to be a tease. It's fun. And, while I may have talked trash on the phone, I really do like to stay faithful when I'm in a relationship. A little harmless teasing never hurts, right? Everyone gets a little thrill. Wait, you really think I'm just poking fun at you? Well, I mean...
Isabella fakes outrage and jabs me in the ribs with a finger.
How dare you? I never kid about people I find attractive. It just wastes time. I may give a little tease now and again, but if I like you, you'll know it. Like how you should know it by now, Anne.
Isabella pokes me again. This time it's my turn to fake outrage as I rub the spot she jabbed.
Hey, dagger hands, watch it with those. Oh, I'll watch it all right. I'll watch it very closely.
Suddenly, she dives in for my sides and starts poking and tickling me. I can't help but shriek a little. I don't know how she found my ticklish spot so quickly. I try to keep it down while my parents try to sleep, but I'm giggling and shrieking like mad under Isabella's torment. This
Good
is a
grief.
moment.
Yes. They're having a moment. I think we have to tickle Isabella back.
Retribution.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's so cute. This is definitely ends up in like a smoochy scene. This better. Otherwise, what the hell are we doing here? Oh, that's it, Missy. You're going down.
I reach out for Isabella's midriff and begin looking for a spot where she might be ticklish as well. She's probably someone that is not ticklish in the slightest.
Yeah. I am ticklish on my neck. I really don't like my neck being tickled because it actually gets me. But everything else, I can just sort of been like, sort of tamp it down.
There's something I read a while ago. I don't know how verified it is, but there apparently is a trend that beyond 35, 40, people just lose their ticklishness across the board.
Oh.
It just stops being a thing.
I mean, I recall being much more ticklish as a child.
It's calmed down a bit for me as well. I am still ticklish, but
Interesting. Well, I'm still ticklish. So I'm not dead yet.
yeah. That's the sign, people. If you're ticklish, you're not dead.
Perfect. Well, let's go around and tickle our coworkers and renew their zest for life.
I'm
Don't
sure
you think they'd feel alive after being tickled by surprise?
they'll feel something. Alive is one thing. Depending on the person, different things. Usually bad, right?
I think they'll find it delightful.
I remember being a bit of an asshole in university. So, I'll let you have your fun.
What if we get like a long, like a white glove, like like they use for like doing the dirt swipe. We fill it with
Jello.
like that ballistic silicone that they make like bodies out of.
Yeah.
And then we put it on a stick.
And just jab people with it.
No,
Yeah.
no touching.
No direct touching.
Yeah.
In this workplace, we do indirect.
There's at least 6 feet between us and them. The tickle stick.
The tickle stick. It's only fair if we get 2, And then joust.
Yes, that is it. And we play the Pond Farm music, and then it's like a literary live segment.
Look forward to that in maybe 3 months, maybe never.
Probably never. Graham is probably going to be like, no. And we have Amazonian watching us, and yes, this is fingers crossed a lesbian romance scene. We've been trying very hard. We're their roommates, so it's very fun. So it's very nice. All right, let's have a tickle fight. Hey, Shat88 has subscribed for 11 months. Let's tickle this cute girl.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, hey, hands off! What are you doing? Oh, I see you. So you can dish it out, but you can't take it, huh?
I continue tickling around Isabella's midriff, causing her to laugh breathlessly. She reaches out to retaliate, and soon we're mercilessly embroiled on the bed, tickling each other to death.
This is so cute.
Finally, Isabella yells, "Truce," and collapses in a heap on top of me. We can't help but laugh together as we try to catch our breath. At last, we begin to calm down, gulping for air as our giggles begin to fade away. Isabella's head is on my chest. One leg is over one of mine as we catch our breath.
I would rewrite this whole bubble. It's a rewrite from me. I like this. It's innocent and fun. I don't get this very often. What do you mean? Oh, don't get me wrong. I like getting guys' attention. I like being that sexy chica in the room no one can take their eyes off of. But sometimes it's nice just to let my hair down and be silly for a bit. I feel like I can relax around you, Anne. I don't have to try. It doesn't hurt that you're so easy on the eyes either.
She chuckles and smooths out my rumpled shirt over my stomach. It can be very relaxing to just be silly with people, right? Yeah.
Oh, you're beautiful too, Isabella. I like being around you. You make me feel pretty, and I love your confidence. I keep hoping it'll rub off on me. Oh, nonsense. Look at you tonight. I honestly never thought you would have done something like this before tonight. Yet here we are. Guess I'm feeling more comfortable back home. Oh, well, it's sexy. You just have to bring that attitude back with you, hon. You think so? Definitely, cutie. Thank you, Isabella. Oh, what are friends for?
I smile at Isabella as she rolls off of me. I stand up and head towards the door.
I think we're gonna get there. I think she doesn't think that we're into her. How do we communicate that we're into her? Sweet dreams. Dream of me. Alright. I don't know how to communicate more that we're in her. Then Isabella mentions that she likes to be faithful. The boyfriend will be an issue until then. That's true.
Yeah. There's also those stat requirements for the spring break event.
Yeah.
Coming back home was good for me, I'm sure. If nothing else, it showed me that I made the right decision going away for college. Seeing Isabella's reaction to my hometown and my parents, it's definitely made me feel better about my little town. But I know I'm meant to be somewhere bigger, that I'm meant to be out there in the world. As I get into bed, I reflect on my new friends and smile. I know I'll be back with them all soon, especially Isabella, and all the new fun things the next quarter will bring.
But that's it? We don't even get to see pictures of her parents? Lame. Alright, fine.
This has been a really good week, probably one of my best weeks ever. Being back home has really refreshed me. My parents are a little rough. They even tried to talk me into just staying, but I feel like I can return to school and get back to my books now. I can't wait to start back up again. I even managed to have a great Christmas. Isabella and I spent a bit of time away from my parents and got to see a few sights around my town that there are. Missing a word there. Okay. Mostly we just talked and enjoyed each other's company.
Can I just say from a game design point of view, if you're not going to have art or stuff for any of this, don't put it in. Just skip it.
Yeah.
Because this sucks. I don't want to read a badly written summary of a scene I could have done.
Yeah.
You could have had that tickle fight scene take place at her house, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, or at the dorms. Like, this is dumb. This is terrible. Ah. Alright, so what do we need for Isabella? We need active and spontaneous, right?
Is there somewhere we can, I think stats, maybe? Does that show? Yes, it shows the requirements. Okay.
So, we need to be 100 in active. Oh, we are!
No, we're
Oh, no.
64.
64. And we need to be 150 in spontaneous.
We're on a good way.
And we're at 75.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is for spring break.
Yeah. But...
Like, we're literally halfway there for spontaneous, and we're halfway through. And active, we're over halfway. So we just need to keep
Alright.
gunning
I
for
wonder
those.
if there's anything that will give us spontaneity here. Alright. And then...
I think it's football and wall climbing, right?
Yeah. I mean, maybe we want to have, like, one other spontaneity thing in here, but I'm trying to catch us up on active.
Yeah.
So maybe we could do... Because that's...
That's spontaneous.
Yeah. Perfect. Then that's... So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's 6 active things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 spontaneous. But the pub gives you a pretty big boost. It's like 9.
I would probably then replace one of the wall climbing on Wednesday or Friday with pub.
Yeah.
Just to shore up the difference a bit.
Yeah, just because I feel like active work, because we only have to get to 100, we're already at 64.
Yeah.
So
we're over
I-
halfway.
Yeah. Like...
And we are halfway for spontaneous. And at this beginning of the game, we were just kind of fiddling around with different things. We didn't even know about the thresholds.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go.
Finally, though, it's time to get my head back into my studies. I have a few new classes this quarter and a few continuations from last. The continuations, luckily, are being taught by some of the same professors, so I don't have to learn new names this quarter. I even see a few familiar faces in class. It looks like Max is here with me. We share a quick nod as we get seated next to each other. I also noticed another vaguely familiar face, a red-haired girl I feel like I've seen around before.
So some of the sprites in this game have this school uniform look, which means I think this was a high school game at some
Yep.
point, and I think that they had realized they had to age everyone up. Whoops. Whoops.
Max notices me looking and follows my gaze. Oh, looks like Roxanne got into this class as well, huh? Before I can ask more, the professor strides into the room and throws his notes on the table in front of him. Welcome back to all of you who didn't flunk out of 101. You're not completely brain dead. Welcome to the class where you actually get started. Although I'll be lecturing and there will be homework, the majority of your grades this quarter is going to come from a paper due at the end of the class.
Aye, aye, aye.
Of course, I'll be expecting your paper to be inclusive to the topics we've discussed in class, so don't think you can just skip my class all quarter and bullshit your way to a grade A paper. Wow, Professor Task is really being harsh right at the beginning. That being said, as some of you know, I'm a tenured professor.
Oh
here.
my god! Lepolio subscribed for 14 months. What do babies even do at 5 months? Some of them sit. They may grab things. If you turn them over, they lift their head.
Yeah. They make noises and vaguely move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. A tenured professor, which basically means you can't fuck with me. I do what I want. And it's probably not teaching.
Yeah. Which means I can indulge in more advanced classroom techniques. If you'd like to know more about it, come see me after class for an extra credit assignment. Otherwise, open your books. I don't plan on going slowly this quarter, so try to stay awake out there. The professor drones on for the rest of the class, getting right into the new quarter's lessons. By the time class is done, I've already got a page of notes to look over tonight.
Just one?
Yeah, just one. The Cake Meister, 14 months of subscription. Hello, fellow Babby.
So
Oh,
we
wow.
can play it. It doesn't tell us what the event is, but I guess that's seeing him after class for an extra credit assignment. I think we should skip it. I think we're very smart. I don't think we need to do an extra credit assignment.
It also might involve Max because he's also here. It's impressive that he's not wasting any time. We get right to work, which is kind of nice. I can see I'm really going to have to apply myself to get through this class. Either way, I think I've got enough on my plate without thinking about trying to do whatever experiment the professor's got in mind for us. I pack up my things with the rest of the students here and head out the door. Glad to be outside again. This is promising to be a long quarter.
All right.
I don't think I ever did extra credit stuff when I was in university, personally. Ooh. So early in the new quarter, and I've already got a ton of work to do. I wasn't expecting college to ramp up so quickly. I'll have to work just as hard to keep up with it all. Which is why I've decided to take care of eating quickly and efficiently here at the cafe while I get some extra study time in.
Well, is that going to be it for you? Oh, this will be fine. Thanks, Isabella. If I need anything else, I'll let you know. See that you do, hon.
She smiles at me as she walks away, swaying her hips. Her work outfit is actually quite cute on her.
It looks very dramatic.
I crack open the first book and start reading.
Oops.
What?
Sorry.
What?
Sorry.
What? I'm trying to read and eat at the same time, so it's starting off a bit slowly. Starting to get into it, though, when the door opens and one of my classmates walks in.
It's Carmen.
Mm-hmm.
Anne, hey, I didn't know you'd be over here. I like Carmen.
Yeah.
She seems cute. Oh, hey, Carmen. I already have work to do. Can you believe it? I know, right?
Carmen takes a seat across from me, slinging her own bag down next to her. There are enough books that it lands heavily.
I'm just trying to get a head start on things. Looks like it's going to be a long quarter. I have to prioritize. I hear you. Got a bag full of books. I have to start reading tonight. It's kind of crazy. Oh, it's nice, though. The challenge is exhilarating. Ha, I shouldn't be surprised to hear you say that. It's no wonder you got the highest grade in our class last quarter. What? You must have done pretty well for yourself, too, right? Oh, I did okay, but nowhere near as well as you. You're super smart, Anne. Please.
This seems like a very high school story.
Yeah, because, you know...
Very Japanese high school.
Well, because, like, how do you get... Like, they don't post the grades publicly. I mean, they... Do they?
I think they do in Japanese schools.
I don't remember if they do in universities. I don't think so.
I don't remember that in university. I remember...
Yeah, how do you know other people's grades?
Yeah. I remember people talking about what they got at the end of the class.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at the final or whatever, or afterward. But that was just kind of, commiserating.
I usually just got an email.
Yeah.
Right?
Or just the transcript.
Yeah.
She's being very nice, but I know she was probably just behind me on the grading curve. She pulls one of her books out of her bag and opens it. We chat amicably for a bit while we're both idle. We both idly go over our lessons.
Well, aren't you two getting along famously? Oh, hey, Isabella. Do you know Carmen? She's one of my classmates. Carmen, Isabella, one of my roommates. Nice to meet you, Isabella. I've seen you come in a few times. Nice to meet you formally. Get you anything? Just a black coffee, please. Sure thing.
Isabella eyes Carmen a little cautiously as she goes off to get the coffee. Carmen and I chat up a bit more. Carmen seems really interested in what I've been up to. She gets really excited as we chat. We're both shocked as Isabella thumps the coffee down on the table.
Oh, careful, Anne. Carmen here might try to kidnap you at this rate. Oh no, I don't want to poke fun at either of them.
That's also a really weird non sequitur.
I mean, it's clear Isabella has some jealousy issues.
I mean...
If we poke fun at, I don't want to poke fun at Carmen because she did nothing to deserve being poked fun at.
Yeah.
And I don't want to poke fun at Isabella because it'll make our relationship go down. But I have to side with... I'm going to poke fun at Isabella because Carmen's innocent here. She doesn't know what sort of sexual hijinks have been going on.
And then we can go back and skip the event. Yeah.
That's the galaxy brain play.
That's what we do here.
Oh. Oh, will you take me on an adventure? Isabella is boring and just wants to take me back to the house. Let's go to Vegas. What? I wouldn't. What?
Isabella laughs, and I can't help but giggle a little.
Better yet, let's go on a pirate ship. I'm sorry. Did I? Oh, that's that a girl, hun. Dream big.
Isabella is still laughing as she walks away.
Sorry, Isabella just likes to tease me, and I have to tease her back sometimes, or she'll be relentless.
Oh.
Ooh! We got relationship plus points for that.
Probably because that is how Isabella communicates in relationships, right?
Oh,
Just
that's true. Teasing.
Being silly.
Yeah, Julia Mon says she likes him feisty.
Yeah. Carmen starts to breathe again, not looking nearly as flustered. I'm glad Carmen didn't come out worse for wear from there, because she seems innocent.
She seemed innocent and sweet. She seems like me. It's just like, what? Why are you teasing me? Do you hate me? I'm sorry. I'll go. Right?
Oh, Kathleen.
I know. It's the worst. I can't handle it.
I'll keep that in mind, because I know with some of my friends I do tease them.
No, it's fine. I'm actually pretty good about setting my boundaries. I was hanging out with my friend Jordan, and he started teasing me. Like, we were being playful about it, but he just like went too far, and I was like, please stop teasing me right now. And he was like, whoa. And I was like, I'm sorry, I don't like it that much. And he was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Maintain your boundaries. It's very helpful.
Anybody who's really your friend will be like, NP, right?
Yep.
And if they're being mean to you and not respecting your boundaries, they're not your friend. So you don't have to hang out with them after that.
Yeah.
You can just ghost them forever.
Turns out that the people who really, really push against the whole ghosting thing, a lot of them have been ghosted by people for reasons like that.
Yeah. People don't ghost me all that often.
Yeah.
So, anyhow.
We eat and study with each other for a bit longer, and enjoying each other's company before she decides to pack in and head out. I should probably get going as well, so I scoot out the door behind her. We wave goodbye as we go our separate ways.
Alright. We go to class, we do football stuff. We study. We go to class, we study. We go wall climbing. We roll in bed, we play football, we do an event.
Mm-hmm. I'm a little surprised the house is so quiet. I know it's only the first week back, but I was half expecting a big party tonight or something. I wander out of my room to grab a quick snack. I guess it's going to be a quiet night.
What? No, that's stupid. We're gonna watch my show.
My movie is not stupid. It is fantastic. I think that your movie might be the one that is steeped in stupidity.
There it is. Wait, that's your line.
I knew the Latin house crew wouldn't let me down. I head downstairs and sneak past the couch towards the kitchen. It looks like Sally, Isabella, and Rakesh are arguing over what to watch on the big screen tonight. I make my way into the kitchen for that light snack while I debate if I want to join in or not.
I think we should do the event.
Yeah. As much as I am curious about so-and-so's evil twin brother and the mistress they share, I think my film will make much better watching.
That's so rude, Rakesh. Speaking of rude, I'm eating ham on stream.
We're hamming it up.
Here at the Loading Ready Run Mega Entertainment Streaming Network, watch middle-aged people eat meat.
Live!
Uncensored.
Maybe censored in the future, but right now, uncensored, uncut, pure ham action.
Sliced, not too thin. Anyhow. Was that sarcastic? Rakesh, are you being sarcastic?
Oh yes, I learned about it just yesterday, specifically so I could use it when referring to shows you'd like.
Again? Oh my god, you were learning all the wrong things from America, my friend.
Can I steal you for
Me?
Yeah, I just need you to choose your character.
AFK tonight at 5.
Yeah, sorry. You got a choice between that one, and that one.
That one.
That one? Cool.
Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt.
We appreciate it.
All right, you two, knock it off before someone throws a punch. Oh, hey, Anne. Both these guys gave up on listening to me like 30 minutes ago. Hi, Sally. I just came down for some snacks. I thought everyone had gone out for the night. It was actually pretty quiet until all the yelling started. It's Rakesh's fault. He refuses to bow down to my superior taste.
This would be resolved if Isabella would acknowledge that I have brought the better entertainment.
Do you have an opinion? Do you have an opinion, Sally? Oh, no, you don't. I'm not getting in the middle of this one. Which just leaves you, hun. Come on, be the tiebreaker. What? Why should I get in the middle of this argument?
But now both Rakesh and Isabella are staring at me expectantly with the movies in their outstretched hands. I grab the DVD cases from the two of them, taking a moment to look them over while I consider. Isabella appears to have some kind of TV show bootleg DVD. The back is mostly in Spanish, but the word telenovela catches my eye. Rakesh, on the other hand, has handed me some kind of Bollywood movie. His case is mostly in Hindi. I've seen a few posters like this around the web.
Honestly, both of these sound rad.
Both at the same time. That's what we'll do. The others are starting to look impatient as I mull it over.
I mean, we don't have a choice here.
Yeah.
If Sally was here, I'd vote for her.
I look the two over carefully, trying to pick. I have to admit Isabella's looks slightly more interesting, if only because I've never heard of such things before.
Also, because we're trying to get Isabella.
Yeah. I start to hold up Isabella's choice, raising my eyes to meet hers, when I notice she's been giving me a sultry look the whole time. I can't help but giggle.
Oh, you're gonna win anyway, Isabella. Sheesh, put it in and tell us what it's about.
Isabella actually claps with delight as she grabs the case back away from me and plugs it into the player under the big shared TV.
Oh, you guys are going to love this. I used to watch this show with my I used to watch this show with my mother when I was growing up. Every day I'd get home from school before I had to do my homework. Mom would tune the TV and we'd watch for an hour.
What follows is essentially a soap opera. The dialogue is all in Spanish and there aren't any subtitles, so Isabella has to translate everything for us. I've seen a few soap operas here and there. It seems like this one does all the same things with all the same tropes, but with the intensity turned up to 11. Isabella is eating it up, having a blast telling us what's happening. Some of the reactions the characters have are hilarious. It's also much larger than life. It's quite fun. I can kind of follow along thanks to Isabella's descriptions. It's pretty fun and everyone has some good laughs.
God, this whole section needs to be rewritten. You don't use fun twice in the same. No, come on.
Entertaining. Informative. Wrong word.
Well, just
amusing.
Enjoyable. Delightful.
Yeah. Just
fun.
Thesaurus it up, my dude.
Or,
a little bit, not too much. A little bit.
Yeah. Otherwise, because you gotta always have to know what the word means exactly. You can't do like a stretchy. This is mostly the same. Yeah, I don't know.
How droll this telenovela is.
I mean,
like that wouldn't work.
No, unless you're the kind of character who might call things droll.
I don't think a telenovela is ever droll, though.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's supposed to be kind of like stick your nose up a bit humor.
Yeah, at best, at like the most attached, they're invigorating.
Yes.
Right? Because like, whoa, how weird, right?
Yeah. Isabella is, of course, really into it. At one point, she even takes my hand to proclaim how romantic it is that one of the characters fell for the lady, even though she's really an evil twin. She doesn't let go of my hand for a while, though. It's kind of nice. Finally, the DVD runs out and we all clap.
Thanks, Anne. That was a lot of fun. A real blast from my past, you know? Oh, no problem. I enjoyed it too. You'll have to tell me more about this show some other time, okay? Ha, I could probably teach a whole class about it, but I'll fill you in sometime.
2/3
At
of
least
the
we
way.
didn't lose any points on Rakesh.
Yeah, I don't think the game really does that very often, right? Like the losing points.
So I've noticed if you play an event on that day, you don't get to do the thing. So we only actually got one pub visit in,
I didn't.
and now we're
notice that.
above at without. So hold on, what do we need to get to? We only need to get to 100.
Of the active, yeah.
Cool.
We really want to pivot to spontaneous.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what we can do. Cafeteria work.
Instead of football. I think we're close enough.
I think we can just work at the cafeteria
Yeah.
instead of doing the football team, and then if we get like
Two more.
two
wall
more
climbing
rock climbing in,
Yeah.
then we'll be like we're done.
with active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm prepared to just roll the dice on this week because we have 2 days to get it, and we're like quite behind on where I want to be on our spontaneity because we got a 150, so we got another 70 to go.
Well, yeah, no, 70. New event. Finally, time for a new class. I haven't actually met the professor yet. I hope she's a good one. I've been looking forward to taking this class. And she certainly can't be any weirder than some of my other professors. As the final chime sounds, the professor walks in and steps up to the podium in front of the class. I guess-
Hello, greetings to all. I'm Professor Merriweather. Welcome to Intro to Anatomy. I'm not one for standing on ceremony when you're all here to learn, so let's get right to it, shall we? For starters, I'll get a couple of you down here for an example. Any volunteers?
I'm a little nervous, but I stick my hand up in the air. It's always good to get yourself out there as a go-getter student.
No.
Within reason, right?
Yeah. Okay, you there. What's your name? Yeah, ma'am. Good. Come down here and stand over here.
I start heading down the aisle to stand slightly to the left of the teacher.
All right, let's do that. Right there, Anne. And who else? Butch. Please come to the front of the class.
A rather small guy with thick glasses approaches the front of the class. That's not what I would have thought, hearing the name Butch.
But here we are.
I had requested that you use my middle name, Terrence. Please, Professor.
Oh, what an interesting name. I wouldn't have expected that.
The poor thing looks pretty flustered. Clearly he's not happy about the name. This is why I go by my middle name. Nobody ever thinks I'm a Butch.
Sorry, no nicknames.
But
Moving on. Butch, you stand to my left.
Butch grumbles but stands to her left.
So, anatomy. We've all got it. This is an intro to it. I'm assuming all of you took a high school biology class. Yes? I don't have to start with the basics. These are two humans. You've all got that? Alright, you can never tell with the state of public schools these days. But so let's start talking a little bit about the differences between men and women. I'm going to get in depth here on some of these topics later in the course, but right now it's just good to understand which aspects are universal and which aren't. This seems like a very problematic way to begin a lecture.
Yep. I could get into it, but that would be a while. We'll just say for now it's problematic. Sexual dimorphism.
Just from looking at them, the standard differences are apparent. You can see the young lady here who's apparently rather lucky in puberty. Also sports the larger childbearing pelvic bone. That's just basic sexual dimorphism.
I can't believe she just said that. I'm probably blushing pretty badly, but I managed to stay quiet at least. The professor continues on like that for most of the hour, talking about the differences between the two of us, where evolution likely played a part, what parts are most likely holdovers from our oldest times. It would probably have been a fascinating lecture if I didn't have to be a living doll for it, for her to prove her point at the whole hour. What? Okay.
For her to point at for the whole hour.
Oh, okay. Sorry, misread it then. Finally, she gestures for Butch and me to sit down. We head back to our seats as she finishes up her lecture. When the bell rings, everyone flies out, a little overwhelmed.
Oh, and Butch, come here a moment, would you?
Damn, I was almost out too.
Thanks for being my guinea pigs today. It's always nice to have volunteers. Oh, I'm glad to see you stuck to 102, Butch.
Yes, well, I need the credits, Professor Merriweather.
Hope I can count on you both to volunteer to help me in the future. Nope. Nope, 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 don't care.
I'm not feeling it, personally.
I'm not really comfortable with what happened today. I don't really do well in front of crowds, ma'am. Maybe you should look elsewhere for your volunteers. Oh, really? I thought you did so well. I was looking forward to having a nice student like you to help out. Oh, well, I suppose. Thank you for today, at least. Alright, go on. I'll see you next time.
As we leave, Butch gives me a shrug and a long, suffering sigh. I know what he means. This is going to be a long quarter.
Yeah, we didn't get... Now we're on Tuesday. We have no pub. We did not get a pub in the evening. We're still... Oh, no, we're not. We were at 88. Maybe we were at 81 before. Oh, maybe we did. But, alright, so...
Alright, I think that's everything off my reading list for this quarter. The Brain for Dummies, Idiot's Guide to Anatomy, and My Big Book of the Body.
And, hey, look. A new setting.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Fresh bread every day. Professor Merriweather really doesn't think much of us, does she? Oh, well, at least that's all done. Time to head home and get down to reading them, I guess. So then I totally sacked him. I must have sent him flying like 40 feet, right?
Oh, right. I forgot she's dating a JoJo.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
Then he gets up and he's all, "Where's my bed? I think I need a nap."
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, wow. Apparently Chad and Isabella are out on the town as well. I have to admit, I'm not sure what exactly she sees in Chad.
He's huge.
He large.
Yeah, he's thick.
Maybe this is a chance to find out.
How thick he is.
Yep. Let's get right in there. Then again, there's no need to be a stalker.
We could just skip it.
But
or should we play the event and see?
I think this is a chance to get more close with Isabella, though.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ah, screw it. It's not like I don't have business in town. And I'll admit I'd like to see where this goes. I followed them down the street at a good distance, of course. They continue to talk and laugh. I can't really hear most of their conversation. I'm too far back.
They're having an animated and delightful conversation. That's good.
It's probably just more about football and that sort of thing. She really dolled herself up for this date. Finally, the two of them turn into one of the restaurants here on the main avenue. It's nothing too fancy, just a little Thai place with outdoor seating. I stand down the street a little ways, wondering if I should keep following them this far. Probably not. I might be straining my credibility a bit if I follow them that far.
So is this a private spot or can anyone walk on by? Ah! Oh, Sally, you snuck up on me. Well, you are standing in the middle of the sidewalk. You should just go over. Those guys have really great fried tofu. Yeah, I was just deciding about that. Well, now you've got my curiosity of what's going on. Fine, I was following Chad and Isabella. Oh, really? Sheesh? Really? Are you that into Isabella that you have to follow her around like a puppy? Well, I mean, yeah, I like her a lot, but I didn't mean to follow her around. The opportunity just sort of came up. I mean, I just don't get it with her and Chad. What does he have that I don't? Aside from the obvious. The face like a JoJo. The body like a JoJo. The stand like a JoJo.
Yeah. Miniwac subscribed for 48 months. That is 4 years. Jeez.
Wow. Aw. Well, here's to many more to you two. Ah, I know what you mean. That doesn't make any sense to me either. His aura is all wrong for her. Plus, I'm pretty sure he's an Aries, and that's definitely a no-no.
For her,
Yeah.
specifically. Darokin, 63 months of support. That is longer than 4 years.
But you don't want to end two sentences in a row on for her. Like, that's bad. You don't need that second for her.
Yeah.
Editing. Like, I'm not pointing out every mistake I see, just the most obvious ones.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'd be here a bit longer.
Wait, this game doesn't need me to be going through and doing that.
Yeah. I chuckle a bit at her astrological prowess.
Well, come on, you'll never find what they're up to just standing out there. And like I said, these guys do a great fried tofu.
I shrug. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to read. I thought that was Anne.
I shrug, grin at Sally, and follow her over to the restaurant. Once we've checked in, we grab our own seat outside. Looks like we're on the opposite side from Chad and Isabella. Seems like they haven't noticed us yet. Sally glances over at them for a moment as I look over my menu.
You know, I'll be honest. I've seen the way you and Isabella look at each other, Anne. What do you mean? She's a friend. Just like you are. Yeah, except that she's a friend who's a lot more into you than friends are. Oh, I guess. Just trust me. Here's all I'm saying. I don't get why she's going out with Chad, but still looking at you like a veggie dinner she's going to eat all up. Wait, let me try that one more time. Here's all I'm saying. I don't get why she's going out with Chad, but is looking at you like a Beyond Meat tofu burger she's going to eat all up.
Good.
So I say we give her a taste of her own medicine. She just needs to see that you're unavailable, and I bet she starts giving you a lot more attention. Do you really think that's the kind of thing she'd notice? Oh, definitely. Here, just pretend to flirt with me. I'll bet you see her looking this way pretty quick.
This almost seems like the antics you'd see in a movie. I know Isabella just teases me a lot. I guess it might be kind of cute to tease her back if I had another friend like her.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, let's do it.
Yeah.
Oh, we just get points for Isabella for that.
We already know that it's going to work out.
Are you sure about this? Oh, absolutely. Go ahead. Oh, absolutely. What? Sure, go ahead. That's like she's giving Anne permission, where Anne asked her. Absolutely. Anything to keep you from stalking poor Isabella around the town, right?
We both have a good chuckle.
Well, okay. I guess I'm not really sure what to do. I haven't really thought about getting anybody's attention like this. Oh, it's no big deal. I think I know how to play this. Here, take my hand.
I reach out and take Sally's hand in my own. Suddenly, Sally rears back her head and starts laughing raucously, like really loudly. I try to grin like I just told a really good joke. She reaches her other hand out and starts stroking my arm just above where we're holding hands.
Don't look over there at all. Just look at me, okay? You can't look over too early or you'll spoil it. Now, let's just talk like normal for a while.
We keep holding hands while the waiter brings our food. Finally, we let go and start eating our food. We talk about normal things. Occasionally, Sally laughs loudly again. I'm not being terribly funny, but she's acting really well. I try to smile and playing along as well. Finally, as dinner wraps up, she tells me to take a look over at Isabella really quickly. I glance over very quickly. Luckily, Isabella is staring straight at Sally. It almost seems like she's ignoring Chad.
I feel like Sally is the ultimate wing woman here.
She is surprisingly savvy.
Just because she's into crystals and bees doesn't mean... Well, we're projecting the bees on her, but she
Yeah.
definitely has the crystals. Just because she's into crystals and horoscopes doesn't mean she's a goof.
Mm.
And you know what? You can know that you can be a wing person and just without any intention of taking that any further. It's very good act. A+, Sally.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it looks like it's working. Great. Then here's the piece de resistance.
Sally stretches in her chair, standing up slowly while leaning towards me. She walks quickly over to my side of the table where she grabs me and hugs me closely into her breasts.
Oh, this was so much fun, and we've got to do this again sometime. Hi, Isabella.
I try not to look surprised. Sally was certainly speaking much louder than she needed to. I'm sure half the block heard that. I'm also trying not to look embarrassed and failing, but I guess that's not necessarily out of place for me.
Okay, talk to you later.
She waves goodbye to me and then walks away from the restaurant. Not paying, I guess. While I'm watching Sally leave, I hear footsteps behind
They brought the
me.
machine out to the table.
The machine.
Looks like you had fun.
I look for Chad. Looks like he's off paying the bill.
Yeah, Sally's a nice girl. She's fun to hang out with. I'm looking forward to doing it again.
Isabella looks me over like she's trying to decide if I'm lying.
Maybe we can all hang out together.
Isabella grins like she knows a secret and just mumbles, maybe, before heading back over to Chad. Once they are gone, I pay my own bill and head back home. Definitely with a lot to think about. I think Isabel knew what you were doing.
Oh, probably. Alright. New event!
It's a quiet afternoon, and as I head back to my room from the bathroom, I wonder if everyone else is gone somewhere.
No, mama. Mes classes vont bien. My classes are going well?
Yeah, I think so. I guess not. Isabella's door is open. Looks like she's putting away laundry while she talks to her mom, I guess.
Los muchachos me tratan bien. Me estoy diverto aquí. I don't read Spanish, but this actually sort of reads like it's been through Google Translate. Does anybody in chat read Spanish? I'm sorry, I'm Canadian.
This does look like it's simple, digestible ones, like the trainer
Yeah,
sentences.
Yeah.
It's not incorrect, it's just stilted.
right. It's quite basic, says Offie,
Yeah.
which I do, but I'm Brazilian. Got a lot of Spanish, but it looks a bit off. It's very basic Spanish. All right. This was created by native Spanish people. Oh, so they just used really simple Spanish then? I just wouldn't put it past somebody to be like, yeah, I can put it. I'm just gonna put some Google Translate Spanish into my game. Maybe I think too poorly of people.
I mean, probably what they would do is just not put it in and just imply that it happened with like a phrase on either end, maybe. If they didn't know Spanish, because that's the easier way to do it.
Well, hey, Malaki Gallant says, I don't speak Spanish, but the person who gave this translation is a native speaker. Perfect. Great. So sometimes that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And apparently this says, I'm having fun here and I'm working hard on my studies.
She's obviously pretty deep in conversation. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if I should bother her. Of course, just as I'm thinking that, that's when she makes eye contact. Luckily, she smiles and waves at me. I'm still not sure if I should go in or not.
Oh, apparently she also said they have a master's program here.
I mean, play event, right?
We're committed to this class, to this line.
I take it as a sign that she doesn't mind a bit of company and walk into her room.
Spanish.
She looks up again to see that I've entered and grins almost gratefully at me.
Oh, my friend is here. I'll talk to you later, Mom.
I think, yeah.
Nice talking to you. Bye.
It's very simple, but yeah. Sorry, I didn't. Oh, sorry. That's you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, that was love you too, apparently. Yes, my diploma will serve there. Oh, interesting. Oh, don't worry about it. My mom was just checking up on me, making sure I'm still studying, that I didn't run away with any strange boys or strange girls.
Isabel chuckles to herself.
So, what's up, cutie? Oh, I was just passing by and thought I'd say hi. Not many people around this afternoon. Oh, it's true. That's why I'm doing my laundry today. Easier to keep Max out of my hair while I put away my underwear.
We both snicker as she continues to put her laundry away. Suddenly, she holds up a pair of lacy, nearly see-through panties.
Case in point. Ooh, I bet these would look fantastic on you. You should try them on. I promise only to leer a little. What? No way. Those are, like, way too lacy for me. I don't think I could wear anything like that. I'd die of embarrassment. Aw, what? Come on. With that cute little ass in there. Oh, you could drive a girl wild.
I blush at the compliment, even though I know she's teasing me.
She's not teasing you.
No. I
Oh
think
my
that's
God.
genuine. She actually been teasing me for a while now.
Hey, Isabella, can I ask you something? Why do you always tease me with this kind of sexy stuff? Oh, I'm a tease baby. It's how I flirt. That's what I'm talking about. Teasing me like you're flirting with me. Have you not put two and two together yet, hon? I am flirting with you. I've been telling you practically since day one, girl. I think you're cute as a button. What? But you have a boyfriend. It's called Pan.
Polly, I think.
Well, no, because she said she likes to maintain.
Mm.
She likes to keep monogamous, so she's like a monogamous. But like, you could like people of all different genders.
Yeah. Bi or pan.
Oh, Chad's fun and all, but he's a fling. I'll stick with him while he's fun. I'll stick with him for a while, but I'm looking forward to eventually settling down with just the right person. So for now, I'm. Oh, I heard what this once was. It was sowing my oats. That's it. But I mean, you have a boyfriend. Why hit on me? Oh, hey! You really are sheltered, aren't you, girl? It's called being pansexual.
Oh, she actually is pan. Okay.
Yeah, she said pan.
I have to admit, back home we only had the one gay kid in class. Some of the parents in town were angry at him, but he always seemed so nice I could never see the point of not liking him. Luckily for me, I was one of two out gay people in my high school. The other one went to fashion school.
Really?
Yep.
How exciting.
I was the one where people were like, really? You're gay? Because I did not have any fashion sense back then.
Aw. Stereotypes hurt everybody.
I mean, it was kind of funny to me for people to ask me the question just to, like, clarify. Like, no malice or anything. They're just, like, kind of surprised or something. And I'm just like, dude, come on. I said it before. Just believe me.
Oh my gosh. They were like, are you sure you're gay because you didn't look stylish enough?
I was wearing like cargo pants with the zip offs.
But I mean, you're also in high school.
Yeah.
Nobody looks great in high school.
I was wearing clothing. I was only wearing clothing that was hand-me-downs or stuff my parents bought me because I never went out to buy my own clothing, and they were like, you need new clothing.
Yeah.
Like, they dropped it in my lap while I'm at home, like, hey, you have a new shirt
Have
now.
some pants.
Yeah, literally.
Oh.
Munchlax regrets nothing. 18 months of subscription. Hooray for just saying you're bi.
Aw. You have no obligation to look gay, though, says Offbeat Witch. Yeah.
I mean, it can be fun, but, I mean, you don't have to live the stereotype.
But yeah.
And
but
people have to understand that you are not going to fit it all the time.
Yeah, not all gay people are, like, fabulous.
Yeah.
A lot of gay people are just gay.
Yeah.
Good
It
grief.
happens.
Ah.
Oh, and Viral Stitch for 24 months of support. Thank you for 2 years of support.
Anyhow. Blah, 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 blah. Where were
Still,
we?
sorry.
Oh.
Still, we didn't really have the same classes, so I almost never ran into him. I did a little bit of research on the terms on the internet at the time. It was a couple years ago, though.
I thought it was gay, lesbian, or bisexual. What do you mean you're... Do you mean you're bisexual? No. Rakesh is bisexual. I'm definitely pansexual. It's like being bisexual, except that I also don't care what genitals you've got. Oh. So if I flirt with you, you're adorable thing, it's because I like you. Oh.
Huh?
What?
Probably the bottom one.
Yeah, that's...
Also, yeah, that explanation's a bit... I mean, we can't really get into it in-game, pages and pages of stuff. But...
I mean, we could give people the TLDR, if that's a truly bad explanation.
You probably know more pan people than I do, actually. Right?
Yeah, but it's just like, nah, whatever, bring it on. I like people, right?
That's pretty much it.
Are you human? Great, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of bisexual people, or who would call themselves bisexual, are just like, also just like people, and maybe have a little bit more of a old-fashioned idea of gender.
The way I've seen it described,
Because like some people aren't boys or girls.
Yeah.
And so by saying pan, you're basically are saying the same thing you said with bi, but you're not buying into that sort of reductive binary gender thing.
like,
So maybe Rakesh could be pan.
he could be. The way I saw it broken down, basically in a very bite-sized kind of meme format, is like a lineup of all the bi and pan flags and some of the breakdowns in between. All of these terms are largely interchangeable and overlap heavily, but the distinction is important for some people, and therefore, let it fly. It's important to some people, doesn't hurt you. Let it fly. Right? I mean, for us in this game, it doesn't matter if she's bi or pan.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm just reading chat. A lot of people are like, bi can mean people like me and people not like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, bi refers to both like and not like. The most modern bi people understand it as liking same and other genders. Okay, so basically, bi and pan are maybe a personal label preference at this point.
They largely overlap, but the distinction is important for some people.
Okay.
It's kind of how the community is. Like, I technically identify as ace, but then go into that spectrum and it blossoms out into an array of different things. And I personally just find it simpler to say ace.
Right.
But I could probably pinpoint a specific thing there.
Interesting. I'm just trying to understand what the difference is between bi and pan. Still, they seem the same, but with just a different label.
Ask some of your
I
bi
will.
or pan friends.
They all identify as pan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the important thing is ask the people who identify this way, and they'll give you some answers, and use that knowledge to figure out where the whole thing, what it all means. Right? And that's where you'll get probably the most genuine answers for those questions.
Yeah. Anyhow, now which one of these awkward fucking options do we pick?
Probably the bottom one, because the other one is probably akin to that bi question of, what do you mean you like both? And that's a bad question to ask.
Phew.
There we are. I mean, we could have rolled it back too, but
That's true. So when did you figure out you were into both boys and girls? Ah, well, it just kind of came over me slowly. I mean, the thing is, I always thought girls were cute. I just also thought boys were cute. Growing up, I was supposed to like boys. You know, Mama used to call me her little heartbreaker. But I also like girls. It took me until high school to figure out that I kind of actually didn't have to choose, and that I was perfectly capable of liking both. Oh, did you have a girlfriend in high school? Yeah, but I still like boys, and so did she. So it was just sort of an experiment for her. Luckily, she was pretty upfront about it, and since it was a secret relationship, we broke up with no hard feelings. Wow, you sound like you know yourself pretty well. I'm almost a little jealous. Well, you've definitely given me some things to think about. Oh, hon, I certainly hope so, but don't worry too much about it. There's no need to stress out over it, okay? I've had a few years, but I haven't gotten everything figured out yet, which is still why I'm trying to mess around and have fun while I'm here at college, you know? Yeah, I understand that. I think you've got a good idea, Isabella. Thanks, cutie.
other than that initial thing Isabella said about Pan, which was a bit on the rocks, the rest of it was actually very good.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Hunter Prime, 31 months of support. Glad to catch up on Now Kiss Live. Thanks. We're glad you're here.
All right, look at this. We got our activities above 100.
Spontaneous all the way.
College farm job unlocked. How exciting. All right. And we're like losing money like fairly quickly now, so we can.
Well,
We can work at the college farm, and that will give us.
active, which we don't need.
No.
Did cafe clerk upgrade as well? Because that's a different image.
Yeah. Sweet. You don't have to work at the cafeteria.
It looks like it might take our energy down a bit more than it did before, but we get more money for it.
That's true. I'm gonna try. Yeah, because we get $15 instead of like 10. All
Like
right.
now we just want to add 40 more spontaneous, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So all the wall climbing goes to
Yeah, we get $15 instead of $10 now because I bet once you go above 100, you upgrade your jobs. Cool. Well,
keep the cafes because it's active.
and yeah, it's good money, I
Or
think.
spontaneous rather. Our energy's good.
Yeah, our energy's totally fine. So I'm not too worried about this, but this should finish up our spontaneity for the week if we just drink heavy for a week and work at a cafe and then just spend the rest of the time studying.
Pub, coffee. Pub, coffee. Isn't that how it is in college?
Pretty much. And we shouldn't be losing any more money, which is great. All right. Study, study, study.
Ooh. Wow, it's almost time for Valentine's Day already. Only another few weeks. I always used to hate this holiday when I was a kid. We had to make Valentines for everybody. It was so embarrassing. I mellowed out as I got older. I even enjoy it now, especially when I only have to give Valentines to the ones I care about. Still, I'm not quite sure what I want to do this
Invite
holiday.
Isabella up for chocolate and fondue and licking it off each other.
Yes?
That's eating and sexy at the same time. That's the fucking grand slam of events.
Add whipped cream in? Like chocolate with whipped cream? Just make a sundae out of it.
Oh, apparently whatever Isabella wants, keep building it because you. Oh, whoa, really? Okay, well that's okay. We'll go back to our active and thing. Yikes.
Well, that whole
Yeah.
thing was what we're working towards for Isabella, right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
But apparently we shouldn't. Well, whatever. We'll just earn a lot of spontaneity this week.
As I'm trying to decide, I hear a knock on my door.
Hello,
Hi, Anne.
Memphis. Hi. I think Max is out right now, but his room is right over there. If you want to wait.
Actually, I came to see you. I was wondering if you could help me out.
With what? I mean, I don't. What? Huh?
Calm down, cute stuff. I just wanted you to come help me do some shopping in town.
Oh, apparently that's only for the first half of the game. We have to keep building them.
Huh.
Huh.
This is the kind of crap that Max both hates and is terrible at. And, well, you seem like a pretty trustworthy sort. So yeah, figured you could help me out.
I guess so. What kind of shopping? I don't really know much about fashion. I guess if you need to find a book. Kung Fu Banana. Subscribe for 21 months. Pow.
Actually, I was hoping to find something for Valentine's Day. Just come out with me.
Oh, apparently do this scene for secret chaos points. All right, let's do it.
Huh.
Okay, I guess I could get my shopping done as well. Can you drive?
Your chariot awaits, milady.
I roll my eyes. Good. Oh, sorry.
I roll my eyes good-naturedly as we head for the car. That is quite the line, though. The trip into town is easy enough. There aren't a lot of stores right around campus, but I remember the bookstore having a pretty decent selection of items, other than just books.
Oh, it's a Chapters with scarves in it.
So chapters.
Yeah. I went in the other day and they had so many toys.
Didn't they close the chapters in town?
It moved to the mall,
Oh, okay.
and I was at the mall anyhow.
We call it the bookstore because it's where we get our books, but they actually carry all kinds of stuff. Parking is always a nightmare, but we managed to get into the store and start looking. So, what do you think I should get?
Honestly, I'm not even really sure who this is for, so I don't know what would make a good Valentine's gift.
Well, She's smart, likes animals, and I don't think she eats meat.
Oh, it's Sally. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know much more about her. I'm kind of hoping to learn more.
Should I just pretend I know who you're talking about?
Some of us would like to pretend we have an air of mystery, yes.
I try not to laugh too loudly at him. Oh, that was your line. I'm sorry.
It's fine. We poke around the aisles for a bit, looking for the right gift. Memphis and I separate after a few minutes as I try to go find something for my own to buy. I'm not really sure what this place has that would be good, but I think there might be some good gifts here. Now, just to figure out what will make the best gift. Mitchell's instead of Michael's. I literally read it as Michael's the first time.
We could go to Vicky's Secret to get something for Isabella.
That seems like the place to go for Isabella.
This is a nightclub, not an
Yeah.
adult store.
I feel very, very out of place. Lingerie or massage
I
oil?
feel like massage oil.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to guess at somebody's lingerie size, but everybody likes being rubbed with oil. Well, that's not true. Now that I've said that out loud, I'm sure lots of people are like, thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll like the massage oil. Memphis is also hard at work shopping. Every once in a while he'll hold up some gift and I'll either nod or shake my head. He's being very indecisive.
She likes sexy underwear, apparently. Ah!
Roll back.
Alright, sexy lingerie it is.
Very indecisive though. Just like us. It's almost a bit cute to see this nervous. Excuse me.
Well, that's an interesting purchase. Ah, jeez, Roxanne, you snuck up on me. Oh, I certainly didn't mean to startle you. I just noticed you out here.
Roxanne looks at the purchase in my hands and raises an eyebrow.
Shopping for yourself? Actually, it's for someone else. I see. How thoughtful.
She's so hard to read. I don't know if she's upset or just analyzing me. Though I don't know what she could be upset over.
Did you ever speak with Professor Task about the extra credit assignment? Oh, no, it's honestly just slipped my mind. Well, I guess you aren't all that interested in your grade. Well, carry on. Have a good day.
I watch her go a bit mystified. It's almost as if I just lost a competition I didn't know I was having. Hey, Anne, do you think you've got what you need?
Yeah, I think I'm good here.
Who is that?
Just a classmate. What'd you end up getting?
I ended up getting a book I think she'll like. Nothing too intense.
Oh, well, as long as it's from your heart, I'm sure she'll appreciate it, Memphis.
Getting a little sugary on me, aren't you?
Oh, shush, it's true. Maybe it's like a big store, and it's divided up. There's like little like sub-stores inside. So this is the sexy zone of the store, but you can still see like the plant lady zone of the store,
The
right?
sexy zone of chapters.
Yeah. Where they've got the black velvet pillows
Yeah.
and the very luxurious eye masks.
Yeah. And the body
And those
pillows
weird
with her printed
triangular
on it.
pillow cushions.
Oh, the wedge ones?
Yeah. The wedge cushions for elevating your legs.
They're very good for circulation, you see. Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh my. Hey, it's a new event.
Woo! I can't believe Professor Task asked us to fill out a dating site questionnaire. What?
Ah!
I hope he doesn't give those answers out or anything. He said it was anonymous, but still. And what was the point of it? Whatever, I'm home. Time to go get some rest. Maybe do a little studying.
I'm home.
Finally, Anne, can you do me a favor? Grab me a glass of water?
Do not Oh, that's you. Why did I start reading Rakesh's line? I'm
You're
so
so-
tired.
You're so excited to
I'm
see
so
this
excited
boy.
to see Rakesh. It's
Yeah.
true. I love him.
Do not do it, Anne. It is a filthy trick.
What the hell?
Dominic and Rakesh are sitting at the kitchen table, staring each other dead in the eyes. Each has a look of intense concentration on their face.
What the fuck is happening? Do they both have real bad dry mouth and they're like making a contest out of it?
Is this a literal staring contest? Neither will look away from the other. I think this may be a staring contest.
Are you kidding me?
Look, it's not a trick. I'm just thirsty and I'm not going to lose.
Can you drink while keeping your eyes open?
Yes? I think it's sneezing that you cannot.
Oh.
Yeah. No, he will tip the glass at me. This is a no-holds-barred test in the iron wills of men, and he will do nothing to win. He'll do anything to win. Do not assist him.
So much for rest. How do I assist Rakesh? I guess I just walk away.
You assist Rakesh by blowing in Dominic's eyes or something. I don't know. That's
Okay,
my
let's
guess.
see what happens. Well, this place is definitely a little silly, but a staring contest? What's going on, guys?
It is the truest battle of wits and will, the contest of competition between two men distilled down to its most essential piece. He's right, it's a timeless battle of wills between two combatants.
Outlandish descriptions aside, do I know what a staring I do know what a staring contest is. I mean, how did you get into this?
I was helping Rakesh study for a math test. He's quite good at it. Unfortunately, math is not my strongest suit. Or rather, drifted off while he was speaking. He means he started staring at me creepily. At first, I thought he was just listening intently, but he kept staring. That's when I knew he was silently challenging me. And I stepped up. Actually, when I came around, Dominic was staring back at me. I looked away and he said he had won. That's because I did win the first round. Then you challenged me to a proper round. Just remember the stakes. Yes, if you win, I have kitchen cleaning duty for the next 2 months. But if I win? Yeah, in the unlikely event I let you repaint my room. You're going down to some kind of town. Maybe you will purchase some groceries. What?
What?
You can use the groceries to make comfort food to console you after you lost. In your dreams, you're going to be the one picking out on loser food, Rakesh. So, Anne, about that glass of water? Seriously, if I look away, I lose, and that's not happening. No, don't do it. He will use it to distract me.
I could just get you both water and then nobody would have an advantage.
What? You can't put a weapon like that into the hands of the enemy. Aha! So you admitted a weapon. That's what the water is. I knew it. It's only a weapon in your hands. You wily bastard, you. Ha! Flattery will get you nowhere, my foe.
You guys are being sillier than usual. You know that, right? Never a dull moment around here.
Yep. Always something to amuse me.
So nobody gets any water then.
Bring the water to me. I will ensure that it does not become a tool of this war. What? No. Help me, Anne. My cause is clearly righteous. It is nothing of the sort. Help me to victory, dear Vishpala.
Who is that?
She is my Valkyrie in this battle, you fiend.
Okay, you two, knock it off.
Help me, not him. I mean, Rakesh, right? He likes us a little. Yay!
Yay!
I walk over behind Rakesh and duck down behind his chair. I see a smirk starting on Dominic's face as I reach up behind Rakesh. Grabbing his arms from behind, I start waving them wildly in the air while I do a very poor impression of Rakesh.
I mean, this sounds like it would be distracting to Rakesh as well.
Yep.
Dominic, can't you see that we are meant for each other? Why don't you just take my hands and friendship and give me a big old hug and kiss?
I move Rakesh's hands across the table, slapping wildly at Dominic's hands and making lunges for his face. I can't see Rakesh's face, but he's keeping his head locked on Dominic.
You just have to help me, Dominic. Can't you see that I'm reaching out to you? I want us to have the bestest friendship of a lifetime, and maybe have some sushi together, and color a butterfly. Come on, Dominic, just look into my beautiful deep eyes and tell me you don't want to tussle my hair. Ah!
I keep flailing at Dominic. I can tell he's starting to crack.
Fine, if you don't want to be the bestest friends in the whole wide world, I'll just have to play on Anne's head like a bongo.
I stick my head on the table and move Rakesh's hands over to start playfully slapping at my own hand. That does it. With a slight look of concern and a lot of laughter, he looks away from Rakesh and at me. Jeez, don't beat yourself up, Anne. You win. Aha, you have done it, Anne. We are victorious. Rakesh sticks out a hand for a big high five, and I give him one. Dominic shakes his head and stands up from the table. Just give me 24 hours notice, all right? I have to clean up and cover my computer. As he walks off, Rakesh and I are still celebrating, chanting, "Loser, loser," at
That's
Dominic.
too far.
Yeah. We descend into a fit of giggles
Oops.
as Dominic climbs the stairs. Beautiful deep eyes, eh? I blush for a moment. I guess I hadn't really been paying attention to what I was saying. Always a pleasure, Anne. He gives me a wink that is far too telling, and I find myself still blushing when he goes upstairs himself. Okay. That was that.
Yay, we got there.
Ooh, our energy's getting a bit low.
Oh, yeah. Well, we get to roll in bed. Maybe we should work less or do less events this week.
I'm shocked, man. Shocked. You front a band, for crap's sake, and yet you screw up a karaoke number? I will murder you, Memphis. That machine was busted. The pitch was all wrong.
It just plays back music.
Yeah.
It's a poor craftsman that blames his tools, Max.
See, the lady knows. Then both of you can shut up. I didn't see either of you doing better. And I say again, you front a band. I don't have to sing well. I just have to look pretty.
Hey, I certainly never claimed to be able to sing.
Alright, that's it. I'm finding a new karaoke bar, and I will show you I can 100% nail that damn song. The night is definitely young, man. You're the one who said we should blow that place. Whatever, come on!
Sorry, guys, it's past my bedtime. I think I'm just gonna stay here for this round.
See, this woman's smart. She's already trying to avoid your singing. But Max is already on his way back to his van, yelling at us to shut up and get in. Memphis laughs and waves goodbye to me. I'm still pretty amped up from hanging out with Max and his band, so I decide to just relax with some TV before bed. I lay out on the couch and turn it on. Just as I'm wondering what I'm going to watch, I hear a thumping behind me on the stairs. Sally comes barreling down at me, holding Vegemite in her hands. She puts a finger to her lips with a shh and goes past the stairs to the laundry room, closing the door behind her.
We don't need to be involved in that.
Yeah, whatever's going on, it's trouble. And I've just had a fun night out with friends, so I don't think trouble's on tonight's menu. I lay low on the couch and turn off the TV. Maybe if I just sit here in the dark, the trouble will just blow over. A few minutes later, I hear more thumping down the stairs and someone breathing heavily. Just as I think they're about to go away, Dominic's head comes poking over the couch. Oh, Anne. Didn't know you'd come home. Have you seen Sally?
Not really, I just got home.
He takes off again, and I go to my room. Hopefully it'll blow over.
Oh
by
no, does Sally lose her dog if we don't do this event? Fine. I want Sally to have her dog. A few minutes later, Dominic rushes down the stairs, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, hey Anne, have you seen Sally?
Not really, I only just came in myself. Did you check the kitchen?
As Dominic starts heading towards the kitchen, I suddenly have a better idea.
I mean, unless that was her I just saw leaving as I was coming up to the house.
What? You mean outside?
Yeah, I thought I saw someone leaving the house as I was coming up. It was probably nothing, though.
No. Good eye, Anne. Dominic crosses to the front door, looking around for a few moments before finally leaving and closing the door behind himself.
No.
Is the coast clear? For the moment, I don't know when I'll come back, though.
Sally plops down on the couch next to me, petting Vegemite softly. She looks over me at the door and sighs with relief. I can't help but reach over and give Vegemite a few scratches behind the ears. He licks at my hand in response.
Oh, he's getting bigger, isn't he? Yeah, it's terrible. He totally tripped over one of Dominic's Ethernet cables, and I think Dominic was doing something important. I hid him behind my back and took off before he could question me. Wow, that's pretty terrible.
I have to laugh at Sally's downtrodden expression.
I know, I was desperate. I had to figure out what to do. Oh, we may have to tell him about it pretty soon. I mean, I'm starting to feel kind of guilty about having to lie to him all the time, you know? You know the rules, though. And more importantly, what a stickler for them Dominic is. Oh, I know. Maybe if we all gang up on him, he'll relent. I mean, I know Isabella loves the little guy. Does anybody else know about him? Oh, everyone else knows about him. None of them care. Well, there you go. If we all band together, he has to listen to us. No. Maybe you're right. I'm just nervous. I don't think I'm ready to risk it yet. Well, like I said, we can't go on like this forever. He's bound to.
Suddenly, the front door opens and Dominic storms in. I guess he didn't stay out for long.
Oh, good. You're back. I told Sally you were looking for her and asked her to stay here.
Good. Sally, what happened back there? Sally is hunched over trying to shield the dog from Dominic. I reach my hands out quietly between us. Sally passes me Vegemite with a grateful expression before standing up.
Back up where? Upstairs? What do you mean?
Come on, Sally. I'm not in the mood. My guild needed me, and I disconnected at a crucial point. You've never had a problem with the cables before.
Oh, sorry. It was just an accident.
Sally looks down at me as I shield the puppy from Dominic. He's licking my hands, and it's taking everything in my power not to react to it. Just what?
It's embarrassing.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Sally's obviously floundering. I don't know what Dominic would believe, though. I gotta come up with something.
These are both bad. Oh, well, okay. We got some Sally points, though.
Doing extra chores?
Oh, and we got some Dominic points.
I could see that as a good cover because you're like, I'm doing detailing around the edge of the carpet in my room and accidentally elbowed a line out, right?
Sally, you were doing something nice. It's not your fault an accident happened. I know, but I don't think he'll understand.
Understand what?
Sally was just telling me about the extra cleaning she's been trying to do around the house, dusting in the corners and trying to keep things clean. She knows how much you stress out about keeping the place clean. I'm just trying to help out and do my part. I didn't mean to knock the cord out.
I suppose I have noticed you cleaning a bit more lately and looking in odd corners. I should be grateful. Still...
Are you saying that I'm a liar?
I quickly shift Vegemite behind my back as I stand up to face Dominic angrily. Hopefully this will diffuse him. I'm not saying anyone's a liar. It's just odd. Like you're trying to hide something behind your back.
What? What am I trying to hide?
Crap, I nudge Sally with my foot, who puts her own arms behind her back. I stand shoulder to shoulder with her. It would never work. Quickly passing the puppy back over.
I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm trying to clear the air about what's going on.
I bring my arms forward, waving them wildly at Dominic. Seriously? Come on, Sally, what is it? This time it's Sally's turn to pass the puppy quickly to my hidden arms.
What? I don't have anything. I can't put my arms behind my back. What? I don't have anything. I can't put my arms behind my back without the third degree here? My goodness.
You know what? I don't have time for this. Whatever. This childish behavior has got to stop. You should both be above this. Sally, I've got my eye on you. Dominic turns and storms off upstairs, leaving us still trying to hold on to a squirming puppy behind our backs. As soon as we hear his door slam, we're both descend into laughter.
Oh, that may have been about the stupidest excuse I've ever heard, but at least he bought it. For now. The key words being for now. I know. Think about what you said.
Sally heads back upstairs as well, keeping a careful eye out. I, on the other hand, go back to watching TV for a bit before I finally fall asleep on the couch.
Alright. I think after this week is over... Oh my goodness, we're up to 141 on spontaneity now.
Dang. Someone in chat mentioned the stats may update for the second half.
Okay, well,
It's still the same.
So they suggest we keep grinding what we've been grinding.
Yeah.
So, because we'll need more spontaneity and more activity.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, I think
we're doing pretty good.
I think we're doing very well for now. And we actually made some money last week instead of spending it all, which is actually pretty good.
Yeah. They'll update after spring break.
Ah, okay. So we still have to do more spontaneity.
Mm-hmm. And activity, probably.
Right. All right, but for now, I think we need to end our stream because AFK is starting in 10 minutes, and you have to go do that stream, Matt.
Yeah?
And then, yeah.
Meaning that I probably should go empty myself,
Right,
find my center,
the Zen state.
zen myself, and then go beat up nerds on the other stream with dice.
Excellent. All right. Well, until next time, this has been me, and that's been Matt.
It's been me as well.
And we're going to go, and you can come back next week for more roommates.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.